New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is time for morning prayer for Thursday, December 5th, 2024. My name is Muro. My pronouns are he and him. I'm a prayer practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network, and I am delighted and honored once again to be able to spend this time with you in prayer. You know, prayer is such an important part of my life and presumably yours as well. And I know that it enables me to do things that I never would have thought possible. And it also provides an ease when I need that. I say that we do have actually a request for prayer. Because as you know, you can always put a prayer request into the comments, or you can send a prayer request there at prayer@ntmedia.org. But let me address this one. So, good morning, Laurie. Please pray for me to use discernment and rely on my divine guidance in every word I speak today. Absolutely. You got it. Okay. So, as you can see from the way that this is worded, it's not actually a request. It's not for something that doesn't exist. It's to be able to align with truth. Okay. Discernment and rely on divine guidance. Got it. All right. Good morning, Annie. Good to see you. So let's take a breath together. Allow ourselves to be fully present to this moment. And I use that breath to bring a sense of life, a sense of connection, a sense of belonging. And that breath also reminds me to release, to unwind, to soften. Each of us has been given the exact same toolbox, if you will. Everything that we need in this life is available to us through our divine connection to the One. But we have to remember, first of all, I remember who and whose I am. I remember that this life is God's life. And if that is true, then my life is also God's life. And so, having been given this knowledge, as is the case with all knowledge, you must remember that it exists. You must take it and put it into use. You must make it work for you. And so when I speak of discernment, for example, What am I looking at? What I'm looking at is avoiding judgment, but using intelligence, using wisdom, using at times even compassion. Each of these work together to enable me or Lori or anyone to consider what it is that they mean to bring to a situation, to an occasion, to an individual, to a moment. What is it that your intent is? What is the best way that you can bring that intent forward? Because we know that everything in life, whenever there is an interaction between two people, there is an intent and there is an impact. And by being discerning, we can think ahead to what that impact might be. We are not responsible for what another person thinks or even what another person feels, but we are responsible for what we put out there. Responsible, able to respond. And so knowing that there is, without a doubt, circumstances and conditions and times and individuals that need to be protected more, need to be handled differently, need to be comforted. While there are others with whom we need to be very straightforward. Being able to discern properly allows us to communicate, allows us to connect, allows us to contribute. And we have the grace of the one that makes life easier. It might sound silly, but I always remember grace is life's grease. Grace enables things to be smoother, easier. It enables me to get past the rough spots, to get over those ridges. And with wisdom and with compassion, I have the ability to bring in all of the information that I could possibly need so that my knowledge, taking this information and putting it into action, putting it into right action, enables for a far greater and a far more enjoyable and fulfilling experience for all involved. And so this prayer for Lori, and for myself, and for each and every one of us is really about remembering, about being aware, about being determined, and being consistent. We become what we do most often in life. We are human beings, but we also do things. And what we want to be able to do is based on who we are. Let our being determine our doing. And I know that Lori is a spiritual being, just as I am, just as Annie is, just as each and every one of us is. And so, knowing that that is the essence of who she is, the essence of who each and every one of us is, I know that the power of the one operates strongly. The power of the one is always present because that power comes from the strength of love, love which exists everywhere by bringing it from our heart out into the world. We raise the vibration. We allow for a greater experience, not only for ourselves, but for all. And so this is my prayer today. Having spoken this word into the law which always says yes, the law which affirms, the law which will never say no. I know that there is gratitude. And for me, in prayer, there is joy. And so I can release this word confident that as I have spoken, it is indeed the truth. And so it is. Good morning, Just Love. So it is indeed. You're very welcome. When Lori speaks, she speaks so beautifully. She's a poet and just has the most wonderful connection to truth. Thank you so much for being here. All right, folks. Have a magnificent day today. And remember that you have the ability to bring about all of those tools that you have. Take any of them to see which ones work for you in this moment, in this situation, with this individual. Allowing yourself to be the greatest you that you can possibly be, because that's what the world needs. It needs you. It needs your love. It needs your attention. It needs your openness. It needs your honesty. It needs your connection. It needs you. All right, folks. I will see you soon. And remember that you are loved. Oh, and you are love. No doubt about it. See you soon.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.